Change is the opportunity for you to become better. John Wooden. A wake-up call amidst the ceaseless rhythm of a constantly shifting life. Change is like a sudden, powerful gust of wind sweeping through a field. It may unsettle us, but it also opens new horizons. In every moment of transformation, we are challenged, refined, and reborn. Imagine a young sapling reaching upward after a storm. The raindrops and harsh sunlight are the changes that, through their trials, make the tree stronger and its shade more enduring. Change is not an end, but a beginning, a new journey where we shed the outdated and touch a better version of ourselves. It is the wings that lift us beyond limitations, the smoldering flame that turns challenges into strength, and the mirror reflecting a self that grows more mature, resilient, and exceptional each day. Success is not the beginning of happiness, but the result of happiness. Shawn Achor. A profound perspective that defies conventional thinking. People often chase success, believing that glory will bring joy. But happiness is not found at the destination. It is the fertile soil that nurtures the seed of success from the moment it is sown. Like a garden, if the gardener's heart is filled with joy and love, the flowers will bloom vibrantly. But if one only waits for the day the flowers bloom to feel happiness, they miss the lush, green journey of life itself. Happiness is the warm sunlight that nourishes the heart, the clear stream that feeds the will, and the gentle melody that guides our steps. Success, then, is not an unexpected reward, but a flower that naturally blooms on the soil, cultivated with joy, gratitude, and love each day. Never give up, for failure is merely an opportunity to start again more wisely. Henry Ford. A guiding light amidst stumbles and falls. Failure is not the end, but a crumpled page on which we can rewrite with sharper strokes. It is like a fire that tests gold. The more we are challenged, the more refined we become. Every fall is a lesson, every wound a teaching, and from those ashes, the will to rise emerges like a phoenix reborn. Great success belongs not to those who never err, but to those who turn mistakes into stepping stones. So, do not fear failure. See it as a precious draft for painting a more complete picture of your life. Do what others are unwilling to do, so you can achieve the success others cannot. Brian Tracy. A powerful reminder of courage and commitment. Success never lies on a smooth path. It hides amidst challenges and hardships that most shy away from. It is like a rocky trail leading to a mountain peak. Those who fear difficulty stay at the base, while those who dare to climb witness the sunrise from the summit. Working late while others sleep, learning persistently when others give up, sowing patiently when others grow idle. These are the investments that lead to heights few can reach. For in every drop of sweat and act of discipline, success quietly takes shape, ready to shine one day like a lighthouse amidst life's stormy seas. Don't fear failure. Fear the lack of effort. Roy T. Bennett. Failure is but a temporary footprint on the road to success, while giving up is the wall that truly blocks dreams. Picture a kite. It can only soar high by facing headwinds. So too with us, if we dare not try or step forward, every opportunity slips away like clouds in the sky. Failure may cause pain, but effort brings pride for it. Proves we have lived fully, daring to push beyond limitations to find our strongest self. Business is not about money. It's about the value you bring to the world. Paul DeJoria. A core philosophy about the essence of enterprise. Money is merely a result. Value is the foundation. A lasting brand endures not through fleeting profits, but through what it sows in people's lives. Trust, happiness, solutions to problems, or simply inspiration. Business centered solely on profit is like a flame that flares brightly, then fades quickly. But when value is at its core, it becomes a guiding torch, capable of illuminating the world. A true entrepreneur doesn't just think about selling products, but about making someone's life better. And in that journey of creating value, money naturally follows as a deserved reward. No task is too small to be done without passion. Tony Robbins. True value lies not in the scale of the work, but in the heart of the doer. A single grain of sand can shape a shoreline. A delicate brushstroke can complete a masterpiece. When we infuse even the simplest tasks with heart and passion, they gain new life, inspire others, and create impact. Passion is the flame that transforms the mundane into art, turning ordinary actions into the foundation of great success. Success is not the result of individual effort, but of collaboration. John C. Maxwell. A truth about the power of teamwork. No mountain is conquered by a single step, just as no symphony is played by one instrument alone. Lasting success is woven from threads of collaboration where each person contributes, harmonizes, and complements the others. When people share a vision, shoulder responsibilities, and uplift one another, the collective becomes a resilient machine, turning the impossible into reality. For in the end, glory belongs not to the one at the summit, but to the team that journeyed together to make the climb possible. Believe in yourself and your abilities, and you will achieve wonders. Norman Vincent Peale. A bold affirmation of the power within belief. Like a tiny seed carrying the potential of a vast forest, every person holds extraordinary possibilities waiting to be awakened. When we trust in ourselves, wings of confidence unfold, lifting us beyond seemingly impossible limits. Belief is not just a light guiding us through darkness, but a spark igniting courage, turning challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. And from that belief, wonders once thought unreachable become part of our lives. If you want to grow, seek out a truly great opportunity. If you want a great company, think about the challenges you must face before dreaming of success. Growth comes not just from dreams or ambition, but from seizing the right opportunity at the right time. A seed can only grow into a mighty tree when planted in the fertile soil of opportunity. But to turn opportunity into a thriving enterprise, a leader must learn to confront and solve problems. It is the challenges, the complex currents of the market, fierce competition, and moments of failure that forge a resilient business. Success, therefore, is not the first thing to envision, but a reward for those who dare to navigate difficulties, turning each problem into a step upward. I believe half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the unsuccessful is sheer perseverance, an affirmation of the power of resolve. Knowledge, ideas, or capital are vital, but without perseverance, they slip away like sand through fingers. Perseverance is the flame that keeps dreams alive, the feet that carry an entrepreneur forward on a rugged path. It is like a drop of water steadily falling on stone, not strong, but persistent, carving a deep mark over time. Successful entrepreneurs are those who rise more times than they fall, and it is this relentless perseverance that draws the line between failure and triumph. Success is what you attract by the person you become. Success comes not from luck or circumstances, but from inner growth. When we refine ourselves, our knowledge, skills, ethics, and mindset, we become a magnet, naturally drawing opportunities, people, and rewards that match our worth. Success, then, is not something to chase, but a reflection of the character and values we cultivate daily. It is like a garden. Tend the soil, water it with faith, nurture it with discipline, and the fruits of success will naturally bloom. Embrace risk. Failure is a stepping stone to success, the bold spirit of those who aspire to rise. Risk is like a fragile bridge one must cross to reach the other side of a dream. Failure, rather than a chasm to block us, is a sturdy step bringing us closer to glory. Like a fledgling bird falling from the nest to learn to fly, we need stumbles to forge our will and sharpen our resolve. Each failure is not an end, but a springboard, propelling us further toward success. Success or failure in business depends more on the attitude of thinking than the ability to think. The power of attitude. A great idea may be the starting point, but only with a positive, persistent, and proactive attitude does it become reality. In business, attitude is like a compass. It doesn't create the path, but determines the direction and how we weather the storms. A sharp mind with a pessimistic outlook is easily buried by challenges, while an optimistic, resilient attitude sees opportunity within adversity. Thus, success stems not just from intellect, but from how we choose to perceive, believe, and act amidst the fluctuations of the marketplace. Move fast and break the rules. If you haven't broken anything, you're not moving fast enough. Mark Zuckerberg. In business and innovation, speed is an advantage, while hesitation is a chain holding you back. Breaking rules is not about destruction, but about creating new approaches and breakthroughs never seen before. Like a rushing river breaking through obstructing rocks, it carves new paths forward. Those who dare to move quickly and embrace failure reach lands where the hesitant never tread. Success, therefore, belongs to those who see risk as a catalyst and innovation as a survival instinct. Choose the right timing, persevere, and 10 years of effort will make you seem an overnight success. Biz Stone. The hidden truth behind the spotlight of success. Success is not an instant miracle, but the fruit of thousands of days of toil, repeated failures, and unwavering determination. Outsiders see only the dazzling light on the stage, not the long, lonely nights, the sweat, or the silent scars of the journey. The right moment is just a door opening, but a decade of persistence and effort is the key to stepping through. Overnight, success is a dream earned through a decade of perseverance. People don't buy for logical reasons. They buy for emotional ones. Zig Ziglar. The profound essence of human behavior. In business, logic may explain, but emotion is the force that drives decisions. People choose a product not just for its features, but for the feelings it evokes: confidence, joy, understanding, or a connection to deeper values. Like buying a bouquet of flowers, no one counts the petals or measures freshness. They think of the smile on the recipient's face. Emotion is an invisible language, yet its power surpasses all numbers and reasoning. And those who touch the emotions of customers will touch their hearts and success. Punctuality is an indispensable virtue for business people, and the elegant courtesy of princes. Edward Bulwer Lytton. The role of time discipline in both commerce and life. For entrepreneurs, punctuality is not just a habit, but a sign of respect, professionalism, and credibility qualities that build trust with partners and customers. For leaders or royalty, punctuality is a mark of refinement, courtesy, and strength, showing they value their own time and that of others. Like a clock that never stops, successful people are bound to the standard of time. For a single moment of punctuality can preserve trust, while one late arrival may cost a golden opportunity. Your company's most valuable asset is how customers perceive it. Brian Tracy. A foundational truth in business. The brand in the eyes of customers is its greatest capital. Machinery, capital, or products may change over time, but the impression and trust customers have in a business determine its survival. It is like a mirror reflecting the company's image. A clear mirror draws customers back and inspires referrals. A clouded mirror, even with a great product, struggles to spread its value. Reputation cannot be bought with money. It is built through integrity, quality, and genuine experiences. And it is how customers know you that defines your business's future, thriving or fading. To turn exciting ideas into reality and fragile technologies into a company that innovates for years, discipline is essential. Steve Jobs. The power of discipline in the journey of creation. Ideas are like sparks flashing in the night, but only with steadfast discipline can they be nurtured into a flame that lights up the world. Emerging technologies, too, require refinement, commitment, and rigorous processes to mature rather than fade. Discipline is the sturdy framework that lets creativity soar without losing direction, the red thread connecting long-term vision to daily actions. Thus, a company is born not just from ideas, but grows strong, enduring, and ever innovating through the years. No nation has ever collapsed because of commerce. Benjamin Franklin. A profound perspective on the power of trade. Commerce is not just the exchange of goods, but a bridge connecting cultures, knowledge, and opportunities across nations. An economy that opens its doors, trading fairly and wisely, grows ever more prosperous, like a river that gains strength as it flows toward the sea. Commerce brings vitality, creativity, and prosperity qualities that help a nation stand firm against challenges. Collapse comes only when people close their hearts, build barriers, and let stagnation dim the spirit of progress. Business? It's simple. It's other people's money. Alexandre Dumas. A sharp truth about the nature of commerce. Business isn't just about products or services. At its core, it's about convincing others to trustingly invest their money, time, or belief. Successful entrepreneurs turn other people's money into a flow of investment, purchases, or partnerships, using that flow to create greater value. It sounds simple, but behind it lies an art, the art of persuasion, risk management, and maintaining trust. The marketplace, in essence, tests one's ability to use intellect to make others' capital the engine of growth. Always learn from others' mistakes, not your own. The cost is cheaper. Donald Trump. The art of learning wisely in business and life. Failure is a valuable lesson, but it need not come at the expense of your own money, time, or opportunities. The wise observe and learn from the missteps of those who came before, avoiding the same pitfalls. It's like a journey. Seeing someone fall into a pit, you can choose a safer detour, moving faster and more securely. Success, therefore, comes not only from perseverance, but from cleverly learning, minimizing losses, and leveraging the world's wisdom. Nothing is more essential in business than agility. Joseph Addison. In the marketplace, speed and timely response are critical for survival. Markets shift constantly, and opportunities flash like lightning. Those who lag may miss success in a moment. The ability to spot trends, make timely decisions, and act swiftly is like a sail propelling a business through stormy seas, catching every favorable wind to move forward. Agility is not just a skill, but practical wisdom, determining who stands firm and who falls behind. Without differentiation, you have nothing. Anita Roddick. The value of uniqueness in business and life. In a world full of products, services, and ideas, only what is distinct can captivate, impress, and leave a lasting mark. Like a rare flower blooming in a field, differentiation draws attention, making a brand or individual unforgettable. Blend into the crowd, and you'll be overlooked. Dare to stand out, to be different. And you'll not only survive but lead, attracting opportunities and trust. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Albert Schweitzer. A challenge to conventional views of success. Instead of chasing fame or wealth for happiness, it's joy, fulfillment, and a positive attitude that unlock the door to lasting success. Like sunlight making flowers bloom brightly, happiness fuels energy, creativity, and determination, making goals easier to achieve. Success becomes the natural outcome of a heart filled with joy, not a destination to hunt down.